Once upon a time, Buddha was walking with his disciples and arrived at a small village. He decided to stay there for a few days, which quickly became the talk of the village. News spread like wildfire. Gautama Buddha was among them. People from the village started flocking to meet him, seeking solutions to their problems. Buddha, with kindness and wisdom, offered advice to all who came to him. One day, a villager approached Buddha and said, "Oh Lord, we all work hard to earn our living and thank the Almighty for what we have. But there is one man in our village who does no work at all. Instead, he blames the Almighty for his poverty and spends his days cursing him. If we try to intervene, he begins to insult us too. We don't know what to do." Buddha smiled and replied, "Please, bring this man to me." One of the villagers hesitated and said, "Oh, wise one, he is a rude and disrespectful person. He may even insult you, and we cannot bear to see that happen. Perhaps it's better not to call him here." Buddha smiled reassuringly. "Don't worry," he said. "Just tell him that I can help solve his problems and bring him here." After hearing this, a group of villagers approached the man. At first he refused, saying, "All these monks are hypocrites and frauds. I won't go to anyone." But when they told him Buddha could solve his problems, he reluctantly agreed. When he met Buddha, the man glared at him and asked angrily, "What do you want from me? Have you called me here to preach about not cursing the Almighty? Why shouldn't I? What has he ever done for me? I was born with this worthless body, but even that needs money to survive. Why didn't he provide me with money? If you can solve my money problems, fine. Otherwise, leave this village and stop wasting my time." Buddha, smiling calmly, replied, "My friend, I am not asking you to believe in the Almighty or not to believe in Him. The truth is that our happiness and suffering are caused by our own actions. Instead of blaming others, try working hard and you may find your problems solved." The man grew furious. "I don't need your lectures. I came here for money, not advice. Can you give me money or not?" Seeing his stubbornness, Buddha said, "I don't have money, but I know a king who might help you. He could give you gold coins equal to your weight. However, you would need to offer him something in return." The man asked suspiciously, "What would I have to give?" Buddha explained, "The king's son is blind, and his doctors say they could restore his sight using the eyes of a living person. If you give both of your eyes, the king will reward you generously." Outraged, the man shouted, "What nonsense! Why should I give my eyes? I won't give my eyes to anyone, no matter how much money they offer." Buddha replied calmly, "If not both eyes, then perhaps just one. The king would still reward you with gold equal to your weight." The man yelled, "Are you mad? I won't give even one eye. My eyes are priceless." Buddha smiled. "Priceless? Just a moment ago you called your body worthless. Now you say your eyes are invaluable. If your eyes are so precious, how can your body be useless?" Hearing these words, the man was deeply moved. Tears filled his eyes as he fell at Buddha's feet, crying. Buddha gently lifted him and said, "My friend, nature has gifted you this precious body, yet you fail to recognize its value. A moment ago, you dismissed it as worthless, but now you see its worth. Often, people don't appreciate what they have when it comes for free. Instead of cursing your fate, be thankful for the priceless gift of life. This human body is unique because it allows us to distinguish between right and wrong and choose our actions. Animals and birds don't have such freedom. This gift is rare and valuable, and we should always be grateful for it. If you want to find happiness, focus on what you have, not on what you lack. Now it's up to you to decide. Will you feel blessed for the life you have, or will you remain unhappy by dwelling on what you don't have? The choice is yours. The man, enlightened by Buddha's words, bowed deeply and vowed to change his ways.